Okay, well, I didn't realize I was going this far, but this is how I feel about you right now. I don't even want to. That's why I want you off my chair.
Oh, that's 2.
Whatever. So don't touch my chair. This is
Alright, I won't.
Anyway, so so both of us do it all the time. So that's why we came up with that rule. Fine, whoever throws out the restaurant choice first, if the other one says no, then the other one has to come up with something to eat. Shut up.
You already know you never abide by that shit.
I do.
You never do.
I do. There's so many times. Screw you. There's so many times where I say, hey babe, do you want to eat this? And then he'll say, I'm down to eat anything. And then I give a specific one that I want to eat. He's like, anything but that.
That's
I'm like,
you.
What the
That's
fuck?
I never do that.
You do that. Oh my.
I can eat anything
so
at
many
any
times.
time.
Bullshit. And then you're like, I want to eat something. And what means? I don't even know what means.
It means fucking pizza or burgers.
So yeah.
Or
so
fucking steak. You know what I'm talking about. Anytime you know, it's like that. What are you doing, you freaking monkey? Man, that was like a laugh throw up. Freaking threw up a laugh right now. You're freaking crazy.
I hate you. Anyway, but you do that shit to me. You fucking torture the shit out of me. So I'm like, fucking forget it. Now it's gotten to the point, especially because I'm bulky right now, it got to the point where I'm like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just eat whatever the fuck you want to eat. I don't want to hear you freaking cry and whine all the time.
Now what? Now what? And then what? So how do you make it up to me at the end?
That's the difference. That's what happens. Anyway, fuck it. I don't know why you had to bring up all these lame ass examples that I need to defend myself over because you're such a fucking liar.
You don't need to defend yourself.
I do need to defend myself.
I'm explaining to you why I get mad after you come at me and you're like, babe, I'm sorry, because there's all these other things that built up to it that you don't see. You just, when you go, you don't see that all of that adds to it. Because I'm like, motherfucker, okay, you know what? I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna fucking talk in a circle, blah, 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 blah. And after 30 minutes, she's finally go, fine, I'll have McDonald's. And then I'm like, fuck, why don't we just have McDonald's in the first place? And then you're gonna be like, what's wrong with you so mad at me now? I already knew that. That's why I get extra mad.
Your face is so inviting for me to want to just beat the shit out of it.
Go ahead, you freaking monkey.
Anyway, so, yes, that's not cool, okay, you fucking milker. And I'm sure that's not what happens all the time. Next time this happens, fine. Maybe I didn't conclude my experiment the right way I needed to. I didn't go like...
Yeah, because you only did it 7 times.
Duh, okay, fine.
Should have done at least 25.
Okay, fine, 25 times. Oh, that's cute. That's their anniversary. Anyway,
that's so gay.
You're gross.
You're gay. You're so gay.
Damn, all of a sudden you're 7 years old.
Hurry up,
That's not gay.
You're so gay, hurry up.
Anyway, I'm happy, yes, that's true. Anyway, so... yeah, you freaking milk it, and I'm gonna call you out on it the next time that you do that shit, cause it's fucking annoying, okay?
It feels fucking good.
Anyway, so that's the first time. So the first scenario, that's what I do. He fucking milks it, I say I'm sorry, he milks it again, and then he like yells at me, and I just let him vent and do whatever the hell he fucking his little tantrum dance and shit. I'm like, alright, whatever, fine. But the second one is when he gets fucking crazy, like he gets just angry, and he like hates the world, and he's like... like all these demons are coming out of his butthole and his ear hole and his nose hole and his mouth hole. So I'm like, alright, fuck.
I told you need to be really sweet with me. And if you don't, then get really mad.
How can I be sweet with you when you have this face?
You gotta figure out a way.
Anyway,
there's a way.
So then I'm like, oh shit, he's really pissed. But I don't feel like I'm at 100% fault when that happens. I'm like, yo, he needs to freaking, like, he took part in this whole fucking whatever just happened, and he needs to own up to it too. So fine, we're just gonna meet in the middle. I can't talk to him right now because I just want to beat his ass, and he doesn't want to talk to me because I guess he wants to beat my ass.
I want to separate your head from your body.
That's very mean.
I mean, all your cords are still connected. I just want to separate it, just so there's a gap. But the skeleton is still there. You just see it, just pull it out, kind of like a tripod. You extend it, you still see the spine. I'm not gonna detach any cords.
You're so weird.
I'm not gonna unplug you.
You're so violent and so weird. Anyway, so then I'm just like, fuck it. I gotta be the bigger man here. Let me see how pissed this guy is. So then I'll use our dogs as like...
just evil.
I'll use our dogs to see how angry he is. And I'll take a picture of Tyson, because Tyson likes to sit like this. And I'll take a picture of Tyson, and then I'll write, like, if Tyson was texting him, and I'd be like, hey dad, who's handsome now? And then depending on his reply, then I'll know how pissed he is. So if he replies, that's cutie, or if he replies, who is that guy? Or if he just replies at all, then I'm like, all right, he's not that pissed. I can walk over there and give him a hug and a kiss, and then we're happy again. But if he doesn't reply, or if he writes like, that's some stupid shit, then I'm like, oh no, it ain't happening yet. Like, we're not there yet. So that's what I do. You don't have anything to say about that? Am I gauging?
No.
Wow.
Because half the time, you know, half
you
the
see
time,
that? You see that? That attitude?
Half the times,
Wow.
half the times when you say
Whoa.
sorry, all of that could have been prevented.
Yeah, but I can't do it within the first 10 minutes of an argument because I don't even want to look at your face.
No, but what I'm saying is all the stuff, because everything we argue about, it's
always his fault.
No, everything we argue about, we've argued about it before. So what we need to do is learn from the previous mistakes and not do that again. So if we're talking about
says
food,
you.
So we're talking
Says
about food.
you.
Hold on.
Oh,
so
man.
if we're talking
Don't
about
let this guy fool you because he doesn't even follow his own advice.
If we're talking about food, then after I say whatever and you know you're gonna end up at whatever, then just go with it.
Check it out. So what I'm gonna do to show all of you guys, once we have that food conversation, I'm gonna bust out my phone and then record what he says. And then I'm gonna put it on YouTube and then all of you guys are gonna see what a freaking liar he is.
I thought this video was supposed to be about how you make
is.
everything up to me.
No, it's what I do to apologize and then make everything harmonious again.
Well, how do you know it's harmonious? How do you know?
Well, those are the two things that I do. Those are the two main things that I go.
But I also told you the straight, fastest way to resolving everything.
There's no such thing with you.
It's the 5 points of success. What's so funny, freaking bozo?
I can't believe you brought that up.
So I told her, she knows the key. She knows the key to solving.
I want to bite your face off.
No, but you know the key to solving the freaking any type of world conflict, world peace. There's this thing, okay, all of you girls and guys out there,
oh
there's
my
this
God,
thing called the 5 points of success.
That nobody knows about.
If you do the 5 points of success, I'll bet you any fight can be squashed. But you just have to be brave enough to do it. So I'm calling upon the courageous motherfuckers out there that want to squash any type of conflict. And you have to put your pride aside. You have to put your pride aside.
You gotta put your pride aside.
And then do the 5. Why don't you show them what the 5 points of success is?
No.
See, when you have pride, things will not,
No,
will not
I
be
have
resolved.
lip gloss on.
Things will not be resolved.
Fine, I'm gonna just show you, but not with my mouth.
No, you have to show them. We have to show them how it's done.
These are my lips.
No. You have to show them how it's done. So these guys out there, they can resolve stuff. I don't want to see any more couples breaking up over stupid shit or
It depends on the type of fight they have, because when it's the big fights, you're gonna fucking bite me.
No, just show them. Show them. This is the 5 points of success.
All right, so you start with 1, then 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one sucks the most.
The fifth
You
one,
blew in my
the
mouth.
5th one is the most important one because that's the one that seals the deal. Once you kiss it,
Oh, that's another one.
The other
Call
5
me-
goes.
Another one he says is seal the deal.
You have to seal it.
And the way you seal the deal is this way. So whatever transaction we make, whether we're fighting or we're switching something or we need to come to an agreement of some sort, we have to seal the deal. And this is how you seal the deal. So that's what he means about sealing the deal.
It's the same thing. If you're making a deal with someone, after you sign the contract, you still have to seal the deal with the guy. So, but with relationships, you have to seal the deal. You'll be like, okay, so you're not mad at me, I'm not mad anymore. Okay, let's seal the deal, and then boom, we know it's done. It's professionalism.
Whatever. But yeah, that's kind of how I go about resolving or moving into the direction of resolving our conflicts. I have to gauge it, and then I'll see like, okay, now I can apologize, or this is how I'm gonna apologize, and then that's kind of like my strategy to taking the first step to saying I'm sorry. And it works, and it's really good. And you know, like we said, we've been together for 6 years, so it's not hard. Well, I mean, it's become a lot harder for us to fight just because we're just so blunt and so open and so honest about each other that it's really rare when we do fight. But we do have like these little bicker battles once in a blue moon, and when we do, that's just kind of how we go about it. So, if you guys would like to hear how Bart strategizes his apologies to me, go ahead and visit his channel for all the nonsense he's about to share. Which is all a lie. I already feel it. I already feel it. Until next time, y'all.
I don't really feel it.
If you guys haven't been noticing, which I know a majority of you guys have, I've been putting on a little bit more weight. Specifically, I think I put on about 20 pounds.
Have you?
Yeah,
You look
I think
gorgeous.
So. Shut up!